10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for 10 Minutes Ballad Showcase. Our showcase tonight will be featuring performers from literally all over the world um, in drag and in burlesque. And we are doing all the great shows from the many different places of ballads and long songs, like all the things that is amazing in this world. I'm your host, Papi Churro. Thank you again for joining us. And before I kick things off, I just want to let you know that we do have a suggested donation of $7, and all tips and show pay will be put together in a tip share format. You could tip below under here of Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. Some of the proceeds tonight will be going to various BLM and Black trans nonprofit organizations. It is extremely, extremely important right now to help where help is needed, and right now we need help. And the Black Lives Matter movement needs your help, and the Black trans nonprofit organizations also need your help. So it's super, super important to amplify Black voices right now. And speaking of, I've wanted to try to figure out the best way to start off the show. And I thought to myself, when this performer asked to do this show, I knew that they were exactly what I needed to start off this amazing show with these amazing performers. And they are a cast member from The Boys of Austin. So I see them frequently and perform every month with The Boys of Austin. You could catch them with The Boys of Austin. The next show is Boys of Anarchy, and that'll be on July 14th here at Twitch. Twitch at Poppy Jinxie. Yes, me. And um, they also did a amazing and inspiring, powerful speech for the LGBTQ Black Lives Rally. And as far as I know, I believe they're also set to continue speaking out again for an upcoming rally that we have here in Austin. And they literally do things all over town, help out with various LGBTQ establishments, the Swap Sisters, I believe, and then also with Cold Water Theater, and we are very, very fortunate to have them. Please, again, listen to this performer's voice. They are an amazing performer, and they have a lot to say with what's going on right now. So please, again, listen to their voice. I'm pleased and honored to announce Suzuki Honda Cervix.
Hello, my name is Rainy Days, local drag entity, actor, comedian, tech nerd, playwright, and friend. I am not the color of my skin, but I am proud to be an African American. I know you see that our world is in a state of upheaval and it's for the best. The revolution is here, and it is our time to rise up and fight. You don't have to be protesting in the streets, but you have to be doing something. If you like my content and you support me in any way, then this is your fight too. I am a queer individual who also happens to be an individual of color, Black. The gross, unjust murder of George Floyd in the street by a member of the Minneapolis Police Department has broken my heart, but it's not the first time. Mike Ramos had a life that was taken by a member of the APD. Breonna Taylor was killed in her own home. Nina Pop had a life. Tony McDade had a life. They all had lives. All Black lives matter now and forever in a country that was built on the backs of slaves that were stolen from their land. In a country built on stolen land. The system in place, the criminal justice system, any system in our country is based on profit and racism. Now, the revolution is here. The world is not laughing at us, as Trump says. The world is fighting alongside us. But what are you going to do? You cannot stand on the sidelines and do nothing. Because if you've chosen to be indecisive in times of political unrest, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. It was the NYPD that raided Stonewall Inn in June of 1969. And it was trans folk of color who were the first to act. So, queers, it is Pride Month, it is Wrath Month, and it is time to fight. This music video, this song, is sung by a man to a woman, but today is sung by me to a woman because I like a lot of women. So the revolution is here. All Black lives matter. Do the right thing. Thank you.
At the edge of
Welcome back, everyone. Did you enjoy that? Wasn't that powerful? Ugh, I love Suzuki Honda Cervix so much. They are a powerhouse, and I love everything about them, and their performances always get me, like, emotional. But also, if you've ever seen their funny side, they are hilarious. Again, you can catch Suzuki Honda Cervix with the Boys of Austin every second Tuesday of the month. Our next show is the Boys of Anarchy show. That will be July 14th. We will be holding auditions for new members for the Boys of Austin. Can you stand it? Thanks again for tuning in to the 10-minute or less ballad showcase featuring drag performers and burlesque performers from all over the world. I am your host, Papi Churro. I am all set to go on this Father's Day. Got my, you can't really see it, but I got my daddy shirt on and I got my daddy hat on, and you can't really see it, but I'm wearing cutoff shorts, and I've got my sandals and my Einstein socks because nothing says dad than nerdy socks. Am I right? Again, thank you so much for joining us. We have a suggested donation of $7 for the showcase to see these amazing performers who are otherwise would be out performing on the showcases. But since we cannot do that because of the coronavirus, we're doing the best that we can and having an online showcase. All of the tips and performances, performers tips will go into a tip share where we will divide them out, and some of our performers will be donating. Our white performers will be making some donations to personally to their favorite or local charities, including BLM and Black trans organizations. So you're helping us, and you're also helping your community, and you're getting a show out of it because why not? Let's go and hit our next performer. I'm very excited to see this next performer because I've seen them several times in San Francisco. We talk to each other online. I admire them tremendously, and I'm very excited to introduce them. He is the reigning leading man of Hollywood Burlesque Festival and the 2018 winner of the San Francisco Drag King contest. I have been to one of these shows. They are tremendous. I cannot wait to try to make it out there again for the next one after, maybe whenever, things get back to normal. If they do. He is also the 2020 Wisconsin Burley Picks Master of Singing, Master of Amazement, Master of Lip Sync, and Master Medal. Oh, as well as the winner of the bronze medal. Wow. He is the producer for Nearly Naked Broadway. He also teaches online beginner and intermediate chair tricks and hosts the All Kings Voices podcast on YouTube. He has chair danced from Anchorage to Amsterdam, and he's coming all the way from his mother's basement to mansplain boy less to you. I love this drag name so much. He is, well, actually.
Hey kid, good morning. You look like an angel. I don't remember when we fell asleep. We should get up, kid. Kathy is waiting. lying here, dreaming, pretending. I made a promise and I took a vow. I wrote a story and we changed the ending. Kathy, just look at me now. Hold on, facts are facts. Just relax, lay low. All right, the panic recedes. Nobody needs to know. Put on my armor, I'm off to Ohio, back into battle till I don't know when, swearing to her that I never was with you, and praying I will hold you again. Hold on, clip these wings, things get out of hand. All right, it's over, it's done. No one will understand. No one will understand. We build a treehouse. I keep it from shaking. A little more glue every time that it breaks. Perfectly balanced, and then I start making conscious, deliberate mistakes. All that I ask for is one little corner, one private room at the back of my heart. Tell her I found one. She sends out battalions to claim it and blow it apart. I grip and she grips, and faster we're sliding and spilling. And what can I do? Come back to bed, kid. Take me inside you. I promise I won't lie to you. Hold on, don't cry yet. I won't let you go. and nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. Since I have to be in love with someone, since I need to be in love with someone, maybe I could be in love with someone like
All right. Wow. All right. Wow. Sorry, my phone. To answer your question, I'm not simply high enough. I think that this week was like a whole year. That was Will actually, like, what a name for a drag king. Am I right? Thank you again for joining us for 10 minutes or less ballad showcase and variety show, drag kings, and burlesque. I agree. It was so good. Like, now I know why he has all of these, like, awards and master lip syncs and stuff, because, yeah. Yes, 2020 is a decade. This week felt like a month. And my life lately has been one gigantic prodigy smack my bitch up video. And it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you again, Will, actually, for that amazing performance. Um, Come on, theater kids. Am I right? Again, we have a suggested donation of $7. You can also tip your kings whatever you'd like. The information is below on this ticker at Poppy Churro, Cash App, and PayPal. A lot of the proceeds will be going to various BLM organizations of the performers' choices, and yeah, that's we can't just say enough about why it's important to raise money right now, because the revolution is not for free, unfortunately, and they're going to try everything in their power to try to make things as hard as possible for everyone fighting for civil rights. So we got to fight back in the many different creative ways that we can, right? Awesome. Okay, so let's get to our next performer. This performer is a, okay, let me see, where did it go? All right, here we go. Hudson Abiquier, clown prince of ferocity, known for serving campy Broadway drag. His carefully curated costumes and performances are sure to shock and amaze. In the scene since 2018, Hudson is determined to lead a drag king revolution in an effort to shine much-needed light on the talented kings of San Antonio. I couldn't agree any more with that. There's an amazing array of talented drag kings from San Antonio, and is always willing to lend a helping hand to any performer in need. When he isn't entertaining, he can be found at home furiously creating elaborate costumes not only for himself, but for other performers of all walks of life. Jokingly self-appointed Mr. Texas Thrift 2019, uh-oh, Chick-fil-A show, someone's coming for your gigs. Hudson is proudly known for bringing his over-the-top creation to life on a dime using thrifted and recycled materials more often than not. This eclectic king is a force to be reckoned with. Again, welcome, Hanson Abiquier.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world, I'm turning inside out, yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, 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 there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Oh, burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at
Welcome back, y'all. That was Hanson Abiquier, wow. Y'all, wasn't that amazing? I was getting scenes, I was getting visuals. There was just like so much going on that I was like, what? Okay, here we are at this parking lot, and then this other parking lot, and then the tapestry, and then there's a kitchen, and like I was just living for it. And the costumes, the makeup, can you just die? I know I want to. Thank you again for joining me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like in a really weird mood. Just like the weirdest things just keep happening. Like I swear my cat was barking just right now. And like he normally never does that. So why not? Yes, yes, yes. Well, we are all pretty much at the middle of the show, and I have to introduce myself. And I assume that you guys already know who I am, so, and all the things that I do, so I'm not going to do that. But what I will do is talk about my video, and it's basically kind of the reason why I did this show, because everyone's always like, make sure your video's like 5 minutes or less, and mine's usually is around that time. I'm really good about that, but every now and then I want to do a video that's more than 5 minutes. I have some like really favorite songs, and there's a lot going on in here. So, and I want to create. So one of the greatest things that I do love about doing virtual shows is all of the like things that I can do on the video. And like I'm living my best life in that way, and it's honestly the only thing that's keeping me sane right now. Okay, so this one is like a one of my very, very favorite songs from one of my very, very, very favorite bands in the whole wide world. They're called Jane's Addiction, and I'm being distracted right now because my cat is freaking out. He wants to get in. Jane's Addiction was a band that I heard when I was like 12 years old, and I fell in love with all of their ballads and all of their songs. Like, I was a freaking weirdo growing up, and I used to make like these little comics with like their characters because I thought they were just so cool, and I was like, we were like friends, and we like had our own little adventures. Did y'all do that too? No, just me? Okay. All right, well, this was one of my favorite songs in the whole wide world. It's called 3 Marys, or 3 Days, sorry. And it's very, very, how do you say, sacrilegious. So if you're a religious person, you're probably not going to like this video. All right, enjoy.
A city of candles, a city of candles, fresh sheets, fresh
Well, wasn't that special? I felt like you guys just entered my mind and was like, oh shit, now we know why. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you again for joining us for 10 minutes or less ballad showcase, featuring performers from all over the world. Again, if you're just joining us, we do have a suggested donation of $7. All of our tips and shows fees are like in a tip share, and you can do any of these tip or virtual tipping spots at Venmo, CashApp, or PayPal. Some of the proceeds will be benefiting various BLM and Black trans organizations throughout the nation and world, because we've got a revolution to fund, y'all. I'm really happy about that video because I was able to go pee. And I was just like, this is a long enough video that I can go pee and grab my Red Bull. Clear my throat. Lubricate. Next up. Ooh. I am so excited to introduce this next performer because this performer is coming to us from the other side of the pond. And that was my really piss poor version of my English accent, y'all. I'm sorry. Co-producer and co-host of Bristol's premier drag king cabaret night, Brizzle Boys. I'm super offended by this pandemic because we were supposed to go to that show, The Boys of Austin, and we were supposed to actually either go and see it or be in it, one of the two. And I was very highly offended by this pandemic. Just highly offended by it, y'all. But yes, he is the co-producer and co-host for Bristol's premier drag king cabaret night, Brizzle Boys. Roddy has been bringing a unique blend of comedy, cabaret, and imagination to the queer punk cabaret scene for 4 years, y'all. He's proof that everybody loves you when you're down and out. Even in lockdown, Roddy still manages to be late to the stage. Here is Roddy Jodphurs.
All right, Mr. Jodphurs, thank you so much for
Hi.
logging on today. We're very excited for these virtual auditions.
I'm very excited. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. Well, what we're hoping is that today we can test adaptability and ability to take direction.
Great.
It's really very simple. If you could perform your prepared piece, then as you go through it, we'll come up with notes. We'll give you notes, and we'll see how quickly you can adapt to them as we give them to you. All right? So we want those quick changes. We want you taking notes and direction very quickly. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure. That's definitely not an actual nightmare.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Sounds
Wonderful.
so fun.
Thank you. So now we're ready. I think very much whenever you are. So take it away.
Great.
We'll be watching.
Yeah.
I used to be afraid of so much in this world. I tiptoe through each day like some frightened little girl. Then one day I realized I can't just run and hide from life. Now if someone pulls a gun on me, I pull out my knife. Hey, how's it going? Face your fears. Stare them down. Don't be scared. Stand your ground. Cause nothing is as scary as it appears. All you got to do is face your fears. Like French when a bear runs at you in the woods. Don't run away. Look it deep in the eyes, place your hand on his chest and say, "Bear, I'm not afraid." When you're in a burning building and smoke is everywhere, calm, take a deep breath and stay right there. Face your fears, run with scissors, 'cause you can fly, yes you can fly. Fly out of a window, fly off a building, love it, just believe in yourself. Face your fears, 'cause the children are the future. What's the countdown for? Oh my god, oh Jesus. Face your fears, follow your dreams, stare at the sun, please stop looking at me, play in the street, if you're scared of me, get started, reach for the stars, face your fears, join the Marines, swim right to Eden, 'cause you are amazing, right back to front, drop out of school is all you gotta do is face your
All right. Well,
Something like that.
thank you
I
very
mean,
much for that.
I've got other takes. I could probably.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, thank
yeah,
you so
sure.
much for being in touch.
Okay. Well, I just want to say thank you so
Yes.
much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Yes. Bye.
Welcome back. Wow, that was amazingly talented. And I was trying to figure out a way to take off the ticker in the middle of the show without having to like interrupt the show, but sorry. That was amazing. I'm going to post that video without the little ticker in the YouTube channel because I feel like that was definitely something that we missed out a little bit on. And it's very interesting to know that we have similar ways on how we do our interviewing system, and I feel just as nervous when I'm interviewing for certain things and I'm like, wait, I have to do this. But I love that. That was great. Like, everything about it was just, I cannot stop talking about this right now. So I probably should shut up. Give us puppets, pop. I have, like, the only thing that would be remotely a puppet is just this dude. Like, hey, how's it going? I'm Puppies in the Existential Dread, y'all. Okay, that's it. That's all. That's it. Okay. Sorry. All right. Moving right along, because we have a show, y'all. I have to be professional. We have 2 more acts, too, and, yeah, we've got some pretty powerful performers coming up, so I really hope that you are excited for them. Our next performer is hailing from the heart of Florida. Stella St. John is ready to rock. A new performer, they got their start in November of 2019 and has been in love with the burly life ever since. Their favorite things about burlesque, the expression, the showing off their dorky side, of course. So now coming to the virtual stage, the Melanin Monarch of Florida. Wow, what a tag, y'all. Stella St. John.
Hiya, Bobby.
Hi, Ken.
You want
wanna go for a ride?
Sure, Dad.
Jump in.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. I'm a blonde single girl in a fantasy world. Lift me up, make it tight, I'm your darling.
You're my doll, rock and roll. Feel the glamour and pink. Kiss me here, touch me there, hanky panky.
You can touch, you can play. If you say I'm always yours. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Make me walk, make me talk, do whatever you please. I can act like a star, I can beg on my knees.
Come jump in, bimbo friend, let us do it again. Hit the town, fool around, let's go party.
You can touch, you can play. If you say I'm always yours. You can touch, you can play. If you say I'm always yours.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Oh, I'm having so much fun.
Well, Barbie, we're just getting started.
Oh, I love you, Ken.
Oh my god, y'all, that was so cute. The melanin monarch of Florida. I live. That was such a that was really cute, y'all. Thank you again, Stella St. John, for sending us that video because that was just adorable. Oh wow, y'all. It's been an interesting hour, hasn't it? Well, I'm glad that I got a chance to like spend it with you because it's a scary world right now, and along with the civil rights movement, we also have a pandemic, which is making things even more scarier. And we still have like 6 months to go of the year, so we might as well keep each other entertained. Am I right, y'all? Okay. So we are down to our final performer. Aww. Let's see. Ooh, yes. Gareth GorgeUs is a conceptual alternative drag king who enjoys using his art to tell stories, explore his identity, and cope with the world around him. There is a trigger warning. This next act does include topics like suicide and depression, so just kind of putting that out there for those of you watching. But I watched the video. It is a very great video, but just wanted to let that out there. Please enjoy our final performer, Gareth GorgeUs. Wow, y'all. What a way to finish out this show. Am I right? Gosh. Wow. I would like to thank Suzuki Honda Cervix, Roddy Jodphurs, Hudson Aberqueer. Where is my list? Because I always make it a point that I'm going to say all the things, and then I completely stop right in the middle for some reason. Yes, Will actually. So let's start this again. Let's give a special thanks to Suzuki Honda Cervix, Will actually, Hudson Aberqueer, Roddy Jodphurs, Stella St. John, and Gareth GorgeUs. You guys all did amazing jobs, and thank you so much for taking a chance on a weird person's casting call, because I want to amplify you and show your voices, and I will do this for as long as I have the spoons too. And as Earl Grey Tea House Tea said, 2020 is a decade, and the way things are going, we just never know what's going to happen. So I feel like we need to embrace ourselves. We need to embrace each other. We need to uplift each other. Have as much shows as possible, because who knows? We might have aliens in July. I don't want to say aliens, but aliens. So yeah, special thanks to all of our performers. Thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in and sent in our some virtual tips to us. We really, really do appreciate it. Please wear a mask, because while it will not protect you from the virus, it will help everyone from spreading it. And right now, it is being spread. And I really don't want to lose any of my friends this year. So please, please, please wear a mask, wash your hands, carry antibacterial gel and all that other the spray and everything else. Please, 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 because I want to see y'all all in 2021 alive and healthy and thriving, because we have a whole year to try to get back. And with that said, thank you to all of the Zoomers, the TikTokers, the Cake Pop fans. Because of you, we made the asshole in charge very, very upset today. And it just warms my heart. It was the best Father's Day ever. So, again, thank you all for joining us. I will be uploading this on the YouTube so that we can continue enjoying these amazing performers for as long as we want. We can show them to all of our friends, and we can follow them, and we can like them, we can love up on them. And yeah, thank you again for tuning in, and I will be showing you the other BLMM or resources that you could follow. Until next time, y'all, I'm your host, Papi Churro. Peace.